Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to CS Sports. Welcome to the Arsenal. Just had my coffee and sitting on my step, and I'm thinking about the World Cup just finished. And I had some thoughts about football in America. The World Cup was very successful, um, fantastic. The expanded version, I think it was 42 teams, turned out to be good. I had my doubts, but it turned out to be good. And as I say, successful. The treatment of the Iranian team, this is supposed to be football, it's not politics, um, is something that we shouldn't ignore. It wasn't good. It wasn't good that one team um, had more obstacles than the other 41. But hey, that's a story for another day. But what I was thinking about was development of football in America. And one of the biggest obstacle to football in America is the pay-to-play system. Now, when you have a pay-to-play system where the fields are not available for kids to just go on, um, I know on one field, kids were told they couldn't play on there, and this was a county field. This was a field paid for by taxpayers, and kids were told that they couldn't play on the field. And you're not going to develop football if you have so many restrictions, and if an average cost for a 6 year old, 5, 6 year old to play is $2,500. So what you're doing is that you're eliminating about 80% of the population in terms of getting involved in football. I know when I was a kid growing up in South London, we have a lot of commons. We call them commons, parks, and every day you would see pickup games, kids playing. Um, it was just a natural thing. And ask any of the players playing in the English Football League system how much it cost their parents for them to play football. And they're going to tell you zero. Saka was picked up by Arsenal when he was 6 years old. How much did it cost his parents? Zero, nothing. So you don't have to be any sort of genius to understand that this pay to play system in America is detrimental to football, and in the long run, detrimental to the United States winning the World Cup. If we find a way to open up the system so that kids can play, right, the United States may win the World Cup. Not in Obviously not in my lifetime. I'm an old man now. But who knows in another 2, 3 World Cups? If we open up football to kids, do you know how many messes you have in America right now that never will get the chance? How many Ronaldos, how many Peles, how many Ronaldinos that you have? Kids with talent that will never get a chance to play. I left England, went back to Jamaica, and I coached in the Jamaica Major League, coached under 17s. And what was my salary? Zero, nothing. I did it for the love of the game. And even in Jamaica, I saw talented players that if they were in Europe, they would never touch a cricket bat or never touch a cricket ball. So back to back to the US. And let me add, in England, I played in the Sunday Leagues and the Sportsman Sunday League. And the Sportsman Sunday League is really about the good, the bad, and the ugly. You have guys on there who were talented, and Righty, an Arsenal legend, played in the Sunday League, and there are other players that played in the Sunday League that ended up in the Premier League. Now, not a lot, but yeah, it happens. But yeah, I played in the Sunday League, and as I said, we had the good, the bad, and the ugly. Players that left the pub or were drunk from the night before and still were drunk when they were playing. And we have players who had real talent. I think the goalkeeper for the team that I played for ended up being a third string goalkeeper for Fulham. So football developed naturally. There are scouts everywhere. They're looking at players playing pickup games in the park, players playing in the Sunday League. And there are a lot of jokes about the Sunday League in England, Sunday League footballers. But we have to give the sports a chance to develop in the United States. And it's not going to develop with this pay-to-play system. And it's going to take a lot of people who love the game. And it's going to take municipalities to stop restricting field access to kids who want to play the pickup games, because that's really where the talent is. So I'm sure we're going to be talking a little bit more about this in the future. So see you in the next video.